Can I just say, it's 12:30 at night.
The grind is real.
I'm so sleepy and I've got work tomorrow.
You're not the only one working though.
You are wide awake. Why are you wide awake?
Because I've already had a nap today on the sofa while my kids were jumping on me. And then tomorrow I've got to be up at 6 AM when they wake up. So really and truly.
I'm the loser here.
Why are you the loser?
Because I'm not taking any naps today.
I just had like a little cheeky 10-minute one. Like, those are the best ones.
You know, you're so exhausted that if you close your eyes, you just end up falling asleep. Anywhere that you are.
I am what you call tired. Should we just have a nap?
Shall we just go? Do you guys just want to watch us nap for 10 minutes?
This might be a fetish for some people. Do you ever wonder how you look when you sleep?
I do.
I'm scared that like my face is just gonna droop.
My one is the dribbling and this face look.
Really?
You know that
I purposely
that mouth open, that look where you're like.
I purposely like if I'm really tired, I look disgusting and my eyes go like that.
I've seen it.
But I purposely hide my face. Like I like to sleep like this.
Yeah, I like go into a little ball.
Yeah, I like to be in with me, Seth. Do you know what I mean? Bring it in. You lot,
I can actually just fall asleep.
I've actually got the giggles now. You've made me have the giggles. You're right, darling. Oh God, I'm just snoring.
What's wrong with you?
Let me ask you a question. Do you think snorting's really cute?
No. I think
So
it's so awkward.
No, imagine I did that in front of a guy that I like. Wouldn't he think like, what is wrong with that?
I think you have a nasal issue.
I think it's yeah, anyway.
Oh God, that's made me laugh. That hurts.
Alright, cool.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Colton. This is Harder, and today we have another juicy scenario.
Goosey. I really want to try a goosey soup.
What on earth is a goosey soup?
I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it's a Nigerian soup with the
fufu.
It's not called fufu. It's called ugali.
It is called fufu.
Really?
I think Nigerians call it fufu and Kenyans call it ugali.
No, you're not.
You're actually googling this?
Ugali.
No, ugali that.
Ma, ugali soup and
Oh. Well, now it's something else, isn't it? Something else.
It's ugali.
Oh, igusi.
Ugusi.
I've definitely mispronounced that.
And the thing, it's like yam.
Is it not fufu? Oh, it's
pounded yam. We've just crucified that.
I know, we really have got to cut that out.
I've got to cut.
Right, so how are you guys all doing? Why do we always think people are going to respond out of the camera?
I don't know. I always just think they'll be like, I see this as a conversation with besties. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Same.
So I naturally feel like when I ask you how you guys are doing,
but then there's always an
like,
awkward
you know
pause
what?
afterwards, as if they're going to respond.
But I give them the time to respond because you never know. We might meet each other face to face one day, and when I do ask you how you are, you answer. Very poetic justice, that, isn't it? She's so tired. Am I the arsehole for asking my stepfather to pay rent to live in a house that I own after he asked me to pay rent once I turn 18? I'll be 18 in a couple of months. My stepfather of 5 years gave me the heads up that I need to start paying a fair rent to continue living in the house after I turn 18. The house we currently live in belonged to my dad, who died when I was 6 years old. My mum and dad were never married and I inherited the house, and my mum and I lived here until my stepfather moved in after they got married. Looks like my stepfather was under the impression that my mum owns the house. I told him that it's not happening as I own the house. He laughed at me and didn't believe it. I talked to my mum and she confirmed that she never told him I own the house. He now knows the truth. So reality is, he believed it was completely fair to ask me to pay rent when he didn't know I own the house. So it's only fair that I ask him to pay me rent now. Last night, I gave him the heads up that if they continue planning to live here after I turn 18, that's fine, but they need to start paying rent. My stepfather believes this is unfair as it's a sudden change and he needs more time, and that I'm being heartless because you don't do this to family. Well, he was prepared to do this to me, so what's the difference? He said he did it to help me gain my independence and prepare for an adult life that's part of growing up, whereas I'm doing it out of spite. I told him that if I need to pay rent to learn to be an adult, then what does that make him living here rent-free?
That is poetic justice.
Do you know what I mean? He told me I'm out of line and the conversation ended. My mum believes he made a mistake asking me to pay rent and I'm being spiteful, and it's wrong of me to push for this as it will result in our family being torn apart. Am I the arsehole here? Absolutely fucking not, you're not.
So what I think has happened here is the mum, while they were courting, while they were getting to know each other, didn't want to reveal that the house is owned by the daughter because she thought if she appeared as though she was the homeowner, that would put her in good books. So the guy would probably like her more, knowing that she has some assets. Do you know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. So then now he's moved in, he's very comfortable.
5 years in, I think it's really rude to teach someone about independence is to pay rent. If it's a house that my mum owns, which he didn't know about at the time, or I own, whatever, he didn't know that. But if my mum owns a house and the mortgage is paid for, whatever, why the hell are we paying rent? It's not a council house, it's not a rented house. Why are you punishing me to teach me about adulthood? But she's doing it out of spite now, because obviously he said that to her, but why would he think it's okay to teach adult lesson by paying rent?
So this man was trying to be smart. He was like, wow, this woman is a homeowner. Let me basically...
But they've been married for 5 years.
Yeah, so he's thinking my wife is the homeowner. Let me try and swindle some money out of the child.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you.
That's what he was thinking.
That was evil though.
That was evil. I agree with you.
I'm sorry.
No, but what I'm saying is I just feel like the wife probably wooed him under the pretext that she was the owner. Valid. And then he's come into the house, made himself comfortable for 5 years. Notice there's this 18-year-old's got a national... Well, probably not a national insurance. What's the other version, the American version? Social security number now. Is probably working part-time.
Make some money.
Let me swindle some money out of her.
He thought he could make an extra 500 on his check.
From an 18-year-old.
But that's what I'm saying. That's so spiteful. You don't teach to be an adult that way. Just tell her to go get a job so she can earn.
Exactly.
But to now, be fair, now it's turned on him because she's in a better position.
I love this. Why do I love this so much?
I know, I love it too. Because there's always us young people suffering.
I know, and he just wanted to stick the knife in even more.
Pay me 500.
Are you stupid?
I will teach you to be an adult.
No way. Now he's crying.
He was like, now he said to her that she's being spiteful and it's unfair.
It's not unfair.
So why is it fair to her?
Exactly.
And she doesn't even like...
She taught him a lesson.
She's 18.
She taught him a lesson, essentially, about who wears the trousers in this household.
I know, and she's also taught him to stop doing that because it's weird. It's just like when grown-up people make you feel small.
I just think, you know what it is? He's got his feet comfortably through the door, right under the table, and he thinks he can start. You know, in 5 years down the line, I can start demanding I'm the man of this house and all of that. That's what I think. It's coming from like that male bravado.
There's something about stepfathers.
They need to know their place.
No, honestly, but the mum should have been honest about who owns the house.
No, I'm glad she wasn't.
But yeah, now it's obviously, it's done its justice now.
Yeah.
Poetically.
Poetically.
That's me off.
What's that called? Poetic justice, I swear that's another word for it. I was going to say pathetic fallacy, but that's about the weather, isn't it?
Is it?
I think pathetic fallacy is like when it's a dark and stormy night and then like what's happening in the plot reflects the weather.
Pathetic fallacy.
Pathetic fallacy.
That's actually such a nice word.
Yeah, pathetic fallacy.
What was the word that you used earlier? When you were...
The line of demarcation. We must not cross this border.
The line of demarcation. Just the way you say it. I feel like you could be in Harry Potter.
I wish I
Can you say a spell for me?
Okay, I'm going to say a spell. Wait, let me think of a good one. I don't want to say Wingardium Leviosa because that's bait.
Yeah,
I want to say like a really obscure one that's like...
Luma.
It's Lumos.
Oh, is it Lumos? See?
Lumos.
Lumos. Even I know that.
Stupefy.
Oh! What was that?
Stupefy. It like stuns them so they can't move.
Stupefy.
Stupefy.
I just want to learn Snape's like... Snape had very good spells.
Oh yeah, what was the one from the Half-Blood Prince that basically made you bleed out? Oh, that's really going to bother me now. Can we just Google it quickly? Because it's the really interesting one. Like the way it sounds, it's just what you're after. So just type Half-Blood Prince spell. Sectum Sempra. Do you remember it? Sectum Sempra.
It's the way he says it though, like Sectum Sempra. It's like his mouth. It's very
the elocution.
Sectum. Yeah, Sectum. You know what? We need to watch Harry Potter.
We really do. We need to do a marathon.
Do you know what I mean?
There was
I
one
really loved
period,
it.
I remember in like 2020, and it was on, there was like a channel on Sky Movies.
I
devoted
remember,
to Harry
yes.
Potter.
I remember.
And I literally watched all the episodes back to back every single day for the month that I was revising.
That's so good.
It's not good.
It's good. I'm actually going to watch it all over again.
I love Harry Potter. It's just like a
It's such a
very,
home.
it's a core memory.
I remember.
I
Do you
know.
remember?
I remember.
The core memory that you were
Yeah, I do.
Oh, should I tell you guys? So we went to go see... That was the first time I saw Harry Potter in the movie.
Was it a Philosopher's Stone?
I think so.
It was a very, it was like
It was
an original,
early.
yes, I think it's Philosopher's.
And it was in Ealing.
Yeah,
When
Ealing
the-
Cinema.
Ealing Cinema.
Back in
And
the
then we
day.
stood in the long line
Yeah, we
just to watch
did.
Harry Potter.
Oh my god, that was such a
Daddy
good...
took us.
Oh, good time.
Good times.
Oh my god, that
Anyway.
Ealing Cinema disappeared for ages.
I
And then
know!
it's recently come back.
No, not in that place though.
Is it in a different place?
Yeah.
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 Interesting.
Anyway. Guys! Oh! It's a bug. Anyway, guys. Short scenario.
Yeah, short and sweet.
But
And nice.
impactful. It shows you.
Can you do thesaurus for...
I can't spell thesaurus, sorry. I'm
Poetic
also dyslexic, guys.
justice.
I would like some advice if any of you guys are dyslexic.
7 synonyms for poetic justice. Are you ready? Action. Okay.
Punitive action.
Oh god, that was a bit of punitive action, wasn't
Wasn't it? I didn't even know punitive action meant that.
She punished him. She punished him with basically like housing law.
Inheritance law.
Yeah, she literally punished him with inheritance law.
Anyway, guys, tell us what you think about this scenario. It's very short, sweet, and very impactful.
Do you think that little Miss Madam should have done that to her stepdad? Do you think the stepdad was wrong in this scenario? Please let us know in the comments.
I think she should stick with her plan and make him pay at least for 2 months, and then just
allow it.
Just allow it, just so she can teach him a lesson. Who's got the trousers in this household?
I just love that it's the girl.
I know, me too. It's just very empowering.
I know.
Oh, wouldn't it be nice to be a homeowner?
Oh god, I can't even talk about
It's
that
just
right
made me depressed. Okay.
now. I can't even talk about that right now.
We're gonna go now.
We're gonna see you later for a separate video. Take care, guys. We love you. Good night.